Okay. So good morning again, right? Good morning, everyone. I guess almost 27 students have joined. Okay. So we completed this P1.2 in the last class, right? And I guess I have given enough time to solve these. We had around 2 days, right? We took the last class. I took on Saturday or Friday. I don't remember, right? Was it on Saturday? Saturday, right? Okay. So we got 2 days. Hai na? Chalo. So I guess the in-class was completely easy, right? Pre-reading in class. So we will discuss problems one by one. Hai na? So if anyone have any doubt in class, you can just ask. But I think that all of you are able to solve at least level 1. Hai na? Level 1, 4 questions was super easy. So anyone have any doubt? You can ask. Level 1, 1 to 4. Reshma, Anaga, Abhilash, Bhavna, Ananya, Dhruv, Harsh, Terence, Vivek, Roshni, Priyanshu, Satvika, Sinchana. No doubts? Okay, very good, Bhavna. Very
No,
good.
sir.
Yes? Someone asked something? Okay, right. So no one is asking doubts till question number 4. If you have doubts, just let me know. Anyways, today I will upload the solution of these 3 chapters, P1, P2, P3. Okay, right? Just after this class, I will upload it. Okay. Now, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. 7. Right? Okay, question number 7. Okay. Question number 7. Now, what about question number 5? Everyone, were you able to solve question number 5? Tell me. Yes, very good, Suhan. Hai na? So I will just go through one problem in question number 5. So we know according to the formula, what is W delta W by W, right? We have studied, hai na? Right? That is the power of the, tell me, variables over here into change in variable by variable. For example, here it will be what? 1 by 3 delta A by A plus, tell me, plus just delta B by B. And then power is -3. Yes or no? Right? Hai na? Exactly. So here power is c to the -3. So -3 delta C by C. Right? Got it? So we have, right, delta A, delta B, delta C we already have. So we can find delta. Okay, very good. Now, sixth one is almost same as that. Hai na? Chalo, seventh one. Indicate the type of systematic errors, right, likely to occur in each of the following situation. Okay, now let us see the first one. The marking of spring balance between 50 to 55 Newton have been erased due to cohesion. Okay, right now again this is kind of a vague. You might be thinking that what kind of question it is, right? Henna, that what is being asked, that should be the issue over here, right? यहाँ पे पूछ क्या रहा है? Yes or no? Right. So when you think about it, okay, yes, so I'll just tell you, okay, what the question is asking. Now, when you talk about the type of error, okay, when you talk about the type of error, so here, right, here, the marking was from 50 to 55. Marking from 50 to 55 was erased, right? So if marking from 50 to 55 is erased, now tell me, this is due to which, right? This is due to what, right? Think about it. So this error is in spring balance, Hyena, right? This error is in spring balance. And spring balance is an instrument, right? It is the instrument used to measure the weight of any substance, right? Yes or no? Hai. So again, this is just a theory thing. So this is just called as instrumental error, as simple as that. Nothing more than instrumental error, right? Error in instrument. Hai. समझ में आ रहा है? Right? So this error, if you are observing an error in the weight, right, it is due to instrument because the marking is missing in this spring balance, right? In this instrument, right? So it is called as instrumental error. Got it, Sampada? Everyone got this? Ayana. So I guess all of you understood what kind of error you have to mention. Okay. Now, second one, if you see the second one, right? See the second one. Okay. Just pardon my hairs. Yeah. So out of habit, you always look at the nearest reading to the right instead of looking at the nearest reading to the left. Now this is error, right? Who is doing this error? Tell me, right? Is this the error of instrument or is this the personal error? Tell me, is this error of a person? Yeah, right? Yes, so it is kind of a personal error. It is kind of personal error, right? Okay, clear? Okay, I hope all of you understood. So I can say we have its instrumental error, personal error, experimental error, right? Got it? Hayana. Okay, so we have to see that either it is instrumental error, personal error, or experimental error. That's it. So I guess question number 7 was done. Okay. Now, as I said, question number 8, leave it, no issues. Okay. Now, this one, homework. Homework level 1, 1 to 5. 1 to 5. Anyone have any doubt, you can ask. Anyone have any doubt, you can ask. 1 to 5. 1 to 5. 1 to 5. Any doubt? Bhavna? Sampada? Prashasti is not here. Prashasti is missing classes, I guess. Anyone who is Prashasti's friend? There are many students who are not present. Fish is also not here. Shankar, Shanti, 1 to 5. Any doubt? Yes or no? Just let me know. 1 to 5, because 1 to 5 is actually easy. Right? Okay, very good. And 1 to 5 is actually easy. Now 6, 7. See, there's one topic that I did not cover yet, right? Which is measuring instruments. Okay, right? I did not cover it because that is more to do with the experiment. Okay, right? So one day, most probably after your MT, first, obviously we'll have multiple versions of MT, right? I will send some videos, okay? Because there are some instruments that we need to study. For example, Vernier, Caliper, right? And then this speedometer, these instruments you have to study, right? So I will just send you a video for those, okay? Right? After that, we'll have a class and then we will discuss, okay? Okay? Okay. So sixth one, let us see question number 6. Identify the instrument with greater precision, right? Think about it. Think about it. Suppose you want to measure something, right? Be very logical, very logical. Suppose you want to measure something, okay, and you have two scales. You have two scales, right? In one scale, think about it. In one scale, you have marking in centimeter only, right? Centimeter, right? But in second scale, you are marking up to millimeter, up to millimeter. Now, what do you think? In which scale, right? And both the scales have same length, right? So, what do you think? In which scale you can measure the distance to accurate level? Because precise is just another word, like kind of same word, right? It's not exactly same word, but kind of same word for accurate, right? Millimeter makes sense. So, what is the difference? I can say that. Tell me, the divisions will be more in millimeter scale. Yes or no? The divisions are. Tell me more, right? So can I say that? Can I say that if the divisions will be more, right? Precision would be better. Ayana. Logical thinking, right? Okay. Anna. So now tell me. Now tell me. Instrument 1. a 50 centimeter scale with 100 small divisions and 100 centimeter scale with 50 small divisions. Now tell me, which will be more precise? Think about it. First one, very good. है ना? First one. I guess this is clear, right? I guess this is clear, right? Okay. Now, second, a weighing machine which can measure up to milligram and a weighing machine which can measure up to centigram. Centi means what? 100. You know, right? Centi means 100 and milli means 1000. The 1 by 1000, 1 by 100. Okay, 1 by 1000, 1 by 100. So obviously, tell me, in this case also, right. Now, when you talk about precision, right? When you talk about precision, precision is what? The division. Huh? So if 50 centimeters divided into 100 small divisions, so what is the length of one division? Tell me, what is the length of one division? What is the precision over here? I don't think that it would be 50 centimeter by 100, which is almost 0.5 centimeter. Precision is 0.5 centimeter, yes or no? Right? And here it is what? Up to milligram, right? So it is 1 by 1000 grams, right? So it is 10 to the power minus 3 grams. Precision is 10 to the power minus 3 grams. In the same way, you can find for this also. And you can find for this also, yes or no? Okay, clear? Everyone got this? So I guess all of you understood what is the meaning of precision. Chalo. Okay. So if the number of division is more, right, or if it can measure the smallest or the least values, then it will be more precise. So I guess seventh, you can find the errors easy, super easy. Seventh one, super easy. True value, your observation, absolute error, relative and percentage error. Something that we have been doing since class 7, right? This is a problem of class 7, right? Profit and loss, error, relative error. So anyone have any doubt in 7th? I don't think so, right? If anyone have, you can ask. No worries, right? You can ask. Okay, chalo. Very good, Sampada. Now, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 8 to 12. 8 to 12. Okay, yes. 11th. See, yes, it is. It is just rounding off and significant figures. Okay. So 11th one, 11th and 12th. Okay. So 11th one is based on rounding off and significant figures. Okay. Now, first of all, let me ask you this, right? When you talk about cube, it is what? 7.203 into 7.203 into 7.203. So what do you think? What is this least significant digit? What is the number, right? Which number is having least significant digit, right? What is the number of least significant digits? 4. Very good, Sohan. Correct. 4. So don't you think that answer should also have 4 significant digits? Answer should also have 4 significant digits? Yes or no? Right? Correct. Very good. Then you just multiply. Am I audible? Right? Okay. Yeah. So I guess this is clear now, because when you multiply, you will get this. It is already written. Okay. But in this, we just have to see how many figures, right? How many significant figures? 4. So we have to see, we have to round off which one? This one. So if you round off this one, think about it. What do you think? What would be the number? Tell me. This is 7, 1. So this will be just 7. Yes or no? This will be just 7. Right? Okay. Yes. So the answer is 373.7. Correct. Correct. Okay. So 11th one done. Now 12th one. Which one of the following instrument measure the length is most precise? I guess now you can solve 12th now. TSA. What is the meaning of TSA? Total surface area. Okay. Total surface area. Yeah. Sorry. So when you talk about this total surface area, okay. So total surface area will be what? 6 into because 6 a square, right? 6 into this figure. Yes or no? Okay. Now, if you multiply 6 into this, you will get a number. I guess all of you can multiply it. I'll also use calculator. 6 into 7.203 square. It is given. It is actually given. So you have to multiply this by 6. So the answer that you got will be 3. Okay. So this is the number that you will get. Okay. Right. Okay. Yes or no? Tell me. Yes or no? Okay. Now, if you see this, fourth significant digits, you have to round off till this. So obviously this whole number would be, tell me, eliminated. So when you see this, 2, 9, so it is 9, greater than 5, right? So this will be round off to 3. So it will be 311.3. Got it? Tell me, everyone got this? No, Suhan, right? The side, okay. Side, when you talk about side, right? This is the side. Least significant digit is, right? Okay, you talking about this, yeah? This. This you have to ignore, to be very frank. This you have to ignore. That is a confusion, I understand, right? But this you have to ignore. Because we see the decimal wala, right? We always consider the least for decimal. Okay, got it, Suhan? Right? The rule that we say that we will consider the least, it is for decimal, right? Okay, got it? Chalo, very good. Next. So after 12th C. Now you don't worry about this Vernier caliper screw gauge. This is what I was talking about, right? The instruments, Vernier caliper screw gauge. You just have to see the precision, so you can find the precision, right? 2 by 20. The precision is 2 by 20. 1 by 10. Okay. And here it is. Tell me, one screw gauge of pitch 1 mm and 100 division, right? So tell me, what is this? 1 mm. So this is in centimeter. This is centimeter, and this is 1 by 100. So obviously this screw gauge is much more precise as compared to, tell me, Vernier caliper. Yes or no? Okay. So I guess this is clear. Okay. Next, after 12th. Tell me. Tell question number 12 done. Okay. Now 13, 14. 13, 14. 13 is easy. 13, 14. No doubt, guys. I guess 13, 14 is clear. Anyone have any doubt, you can ask, right? Because this is something we have done, and actual observed, right? You can find the absolute error, which is the difference, right? And then relative error. So it will see when you talk about absolute error, it may be positive, negative, right? maybe positive and negative, depending on if you are measuring more or less. Okay. Okay. Now 14, 15, 14, 15. Tell me 14, 15. No doubt, guys. Sampada, Bhavna, Roshni, Rishma, Terence, Lohit, Samprita, Shankar, Shanti, Marnika, Aranya, Nazneen, John, 14, 15, 15, 14. Easy. You can count. And a scale, normal scale. I guess this is something that you can do. Yes. Anyone asking something? I'm not getting any response, guys. Okay. So Varun says no doubt. Okay. Chalo. Next. Because this have lots of questions. Okay. Okay. 16 to 19. 16 to 19. Level 1, 16 to 19. Eighteenth one. Okay, very good. So let us see 18th one. The measured value of resistance of two resistors are this and this. So as I told you, right, there are two values of resistance. R1 is 8 plus minus 0.3 and R2 is 24 plus minus 0.5. The two resistors are connected in series, such as R total is this. So we have discussed now that if A is having some error, right? Okay, and B is having some errors. If we add, so the error will also get added. Yes or no? Tell me. Think about it. How many of you remember that error will also get added? Right? So when you talk about total, which is R1 plus R2, it will be what? Tell me, it will be what? 8 plus 24, which is 32. Right? But you are asked to find what? Resistance of the combination and maximum error percentage. Now, when you talk about the error, what is delta R? What is delta R in this case? Tell me. What is delta R? Same delta R1 plus delta R2. Yes or no? How many of you remember this? Right? Anna, which is equal to 0.3 plus 0.5, which is 0.8. So this is the resistance of combination 32 plus minus 0.8. And find the maximum percentage error. We know percentage error is relative into 100, which is delta R by R into 100. So what is delta R? 0.8. What is R? 32 into 100. So I guess all of you can find it now. Yes or no? So it is around 25, sorry, 2.5%. Right? Okay. So till 19, anyone doubt? Till 19? Till 19? No doubt? Okay. So I guess level 1 we have discussed. Chalo. Level 2. Level 2. 20 to 23. 20 to 23. Everyone, 20 to 23. I guess this has lots of doubts, right? This should have lots of doubts. Okay, 23. Anyone having doubts before 23? Before 23? 21. Okay, 21. So let us see question 21. So 20, I guess all of you can do, right? We have done similar way. You have to do this similar way, right? Similar way. So this you can do when you talk about division. Okay, division. I hope all of you remember the formula, the concepts. Yes or no? Right? That if it is x by y, it is delta x by x plus delta y by y. Okay. Right. Next, 21. The physical quantity P is related with 4 observation. Okay, like this. The percentage error. Now think about it. When you talk about this, you have to write this in terms of what? Tell me. That right in terms of powers. Yes or no? Okay. But you have to find what? When you talk about this, okay, there's one concept that you need to remember. You get confused, right? You might get confused in this. No one asked this doubt, but you should have a doubt. What doubt you have? You should have, sir, if I'm writing x by y, I was waiting for someone to ask this. Okay, if you're writing x by y, this is also equal to x y to the power minus 1. Yes or no? Tell me yes or no. Right? And if you're writing x into y, this is also x into y with x power 1, y power 1. So the error, if it is like z and just like w, so error in z is what? If you talk about the property, it is what? Delta x by x minus or plus minus 1 into delta y by y using the property, yes or no? Right? And when you talk about w, it is delta x by x plus delta y by y, right? But here, I told you plus delta y by y, right? Even if it is x by y, I told you delta plus delta y by y. Why? Sorry, why I said this? Tell me why I said this. Because when you talk about this, when you talk about this, right? This is the proportional error. This is called as proportional error, right? Got it? This is called your proportional error. Okay, got it. But whenever general error is asked, right? You need to tell the maximum error. समझ में आया कि नहीं? Right? Okay. Now tell me when this error will be maximum. So delta z by z. When this error will be maximum, when it is plus. Yes or no? Tell me. Think about it. Logically think about it. When this error will be maximum, right? So if it is not mentioned, right? If it is generally asked error, we tends to assume that it is maximum error. Okay, got it. That's why we use plus. Okay, right? Because we consider delta will be negative in that case. Okay, right? Or if delta would be negative, delta will be positive, because I can just see now if I do this as plus, right? It totally depends on delta, right? Delta y can be positive, delta y can be negative. Got it? Ayana, everyone got this? Think about it, right? So you should not be confused in the formula. This is one thing that you have to consider. Right? We write sign as positive, we will just see the change in delta. Delta can be positive or negative. So here, right, if you see, the formula would be what? Delta P by P is equal to power 3, 3 delta A by A plus 2 B delta B by B. Now, if you see, according to power, it should be minus 1 by 2 delta C by C minus delta D by D. But this is proportional error. Proportional error. We assume that delta A, delta B, delta C, delta D, everything is positive, right? But if you see maximum error, right? So maximum error would be delta P by P is equal to, this is 3 delta A by A plus 2 delta B by B plus 1 by 2 delta C by C plus delta D by D. Okay, this is the maximum error. Everyone got this concept cleared? Raise your hand. Tell me. And when you talk about percentage, just multiply by 100. Hannah, can you do that now? Tell me, can you do that now? Yes or no? Okay. Very good. Very good. Correct. Chalo. So if you can do 21, 22 is also similar to 21. है ना? Right? 21 is similar to. Okay. Chalo. Next is 23. Okay. So let us see question number 23, guys. So just try to remember the basic formula of class 10th, and the formula is also given. Okay. So the potential difference across the wires measured, least count is 0.2. Remember this. But least count, what is the meaning of least count? Everyone, logically, you don't know what is least count, right? Think, what is the meaning of logical meaning of least count? If you talk about your scale, I hope all of you have seen the scale. In scale, exactly listening to, है ना? Least measurement that it can have. So in our scale, in our ruler, we have the least measurement as 1 millimeter. Yes or no? Can we measure something which is less than 1 millimeter? Can we measure something which is less than 1 millimeter? No, right? है ना? Okay. Now, when you talk about
Yes, sir, it's audible.
Okay, so I guess all of you understood what is the meaning of least count? Yes or no? So by this, because you should understand what is asked, what is given first. So by this, I can say that the minimum voltage that we can measure is 0.2 volt. We cannot measure less than 0.2 volt, right? Or the units, right, that is used to measure the voltage is 0.2 volt minimum. Okay, so what is the error that can have? What is the, tell me, when you talk about delta V, right? Think about it. Delta V, right? What is the minimum error that we can have? Tell me. What do you think? What is delta V? 0.2 volt. Yes or no? Right? Because least, yes, exactly. Plus minus 0.2 volt. Because whatever the error will be, it will be within this range only. It will be within this range only. Right? Okay, what is delta I? What is delta I? I hope all of you are getting this concept. Yes or no? Because if the scale is this, right, either you can measure this, but you can consider, suppose this is 3, this is 4, right? So even if anything is between these two, right, you won't be able to measure it accurately, right? So this will be the error. This is the gap of error, and this is your least count, right? Everyone is clear on this? So the error that can have in potential, measuring potential, will be 0.2 volt. In the same way, error in current is 0.1 ampere. So now I guess all of you can solve this. Raise your hand. Can you solve this now? Can you solve this now? Right? Because here delta R by R will be given by delta V by V plus delta I by I. Okay, chalo. Clear? This is done. 23, Sampada, done. Bhavna, everyone? Anyone have doubt in this 23 one? Okay, very good.
No, sir.
Chalo, very good. Now, 24 to 27. 24 to 27. We have 10 more minutes, right? 24 to 27. 24. Okay, very good. 24. So let us see first, right? So in experiment for determining the density of a block of metal. So first of all, what is the formula of density? I guess everyone remember that. Mass by volume. Okay. And volume is what? Mass by length cube. Right? Yes or no? First concept, yes or no? You remember this formula, right? But it is this L cube is for cube. L cube is for cube. But it is rectangular block having some length, some height, some breadth. So it will be m by L into B into H, length into breadth into height. That is what you need, right? You don't have to get scared by this big formula, right? Okay. Now, think about it. When you talk about this, what is delta rho by rho? What is delta rho by rho? Don't you think it will be delta m by m plus delta L by L plus delta B by B plus delta H by H? Yes or no? Raise your hand. Yes or no? Right? Very good. Now everything is given. Tell me, everything is given. Right? Tell me. Because vernier caliper, the least count of vernier caliper is given. So least count is, tell me, least count is your error, right? And vernier caliper is used to measure length, breadth, and height. So this and this, all of them are 0.01 centimeter. Agree? Right? Sorry, 0.01 centimeter, है ना? Okay. So in, right. So this is in terms of centimeter. Now, when you talk about millimeter, then millimeter you can arrange, right? Because see here, it is in, right? If you are taking L as centimeter, you take this error also in centimeter. If you are taking length or breadth or height in millimeter, then take this error also in millimeter. So that you have to remember, right? I guess all of you can do that. Now you, right? You notice this, है ना? That whenever we have, right, any quantity, we should take the same units, है ना? Right? Okay. And delta m by m, you know, delta m is given. What is delta m? Tell me. What is delta m? 0.1 grams, right? So mass is also in 40 grams. So you just put it and get it. Got it, Suhan? Got this? Okay. Now 25 to 27. 25 to 27. 3 questions. 27. Okay, very good. So 27. A student measures the value of G with the help of simple pendulum, right? So this is the formula. So tell me, what is delta G by G? Everyone, first step, what is delta G by G? Okay, Sampada, first this, what is delta G by G? Now, when you talk about this, 4 pi r square, is it a constant or variable? Is it a constant or variable? Constant, right? So there's no change in constant. Huh? So I will ignore this. So the only variable is L and T. So it will be what? Delta L by L plus 2 into delta T by T. Clear? Yes or no? Yes or no? Tell me, this is clear, Rashni? Now, here, what is given? Right? You have to find, okay, you have to find in all the cases, which of the following case will give the error of G minimum. Put the values and see in which case delta G by G is minimum. Just put the values, put the values. So I guess all of you can put and check now, right? You can put and check. Sorry, minimum, minimum. So obviously it is what? It is, right? Okay, here C and D are same, right? C and D are same. No, not same. No, here, 1 second, 1 second. Obviously, it is D, no? It is D, right? It is D. Agree. Simple putting and getting. So even if you don't put, you can see, right, that this is the minimum value. Okay. Okay. Now 26. 26. The percentage error in the measurement of length, same as ditto, same as this one. Yes or no? Right? Delta T by T is equal to, now it is root. So it is half delta L by L plus half delta G by G. Yes or no? Right? But here this is not what you have to do, because what you have to find, what, right? You have to find this. So actually you have to convert into this formula and find delta G. Right? That is the key. That is what you guys might do wrong, right? If you solve like this, you're finding delta T by T, but you have to find what? Change in acceleration. So 26 is ditto same as 27. And convert this formula into this form. You will get exactly this equation and find delta G. Okay, got it? Everyone got this? Right, very good. So do you find this chapter as easy one? Tell me, right? I hope all of you find this chapter easy, right? Super easy. Yeah, okay. So see, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, you can practice these two TPPs, right? TPPs are test practice problems. So you should practice this, okay, as actual test. Put a timer of 75 minutes and give it as a test.